So in this video we're going to discuss the tools and materials for the second week of Challenge 50 version 3. So that's tools and materials 11 to 20. So tool number 11 is the coping saw. The coping saw is used for sawing curved cuts in wood or plastic. So we would not use the coping saw if we were trying to cut metal. The blade on the coping saw can be adjusted so we can cut in a variety of angles and directions, and it makes it easier to cut more complex shapes. So tool number 11 is the coping saw, and that's used for sawing curved cuts in wood or plastic. Tool number 12 is the centre punch. Centre punch is used for marking hole positions. So after measuring and marking out the position of a hole, we would centre punch that position to allow the drill to more easily find that centre and drill the hole. And the centre punch can be used on wood, metal or plastic. So that's tool number 12, the centre punch. It's used for marking hole positions. Tool number 13 is the scriber. The scriber is used to draw lines on sheet metal. So rather than using a pencil, if we want to mark out a piece of sheet metal, we would need to use a scriber, and it scores a shallow line into the sheet metal. So tool number 13 is the scriber, and it's used to draw lines on sheet metal. Tool number 14 is the engineer square. The engineer square is used to draw lines at 90 degrees to the edge of the metal. So it serves a very similar purpose to the tri-square, although the engineer square is used for marking out metal, whereas the tri-square is used for marking out timber. So similar to the tri-square, it can be used flush against the edge of a piece of metal to draw lines at 90 degrees. So tool number 14 is the engineer square. It's used to draw lines at 90 degrees to the edge of the metal. Tool number 15 is the half-round file. The half-round file is used to file curves in metal or plastic. So just like any file, we would not use the half-round file on wood. Okay, files are only used on metal and plastic. So one side of the half-round file is flat and the other side is round, hence the name half-round, and it's used to file curves. So tool number 15 is the half-round file used for filing curves in metal and plastic. Material number 16 is larch. Larch is a softwood, which is reddish brown in colour. It's quite expensive and is hard wearing. So larch is commonly used for outdoor products, things such as decking, fence posts, and also used in boat building. So that's material number 16, larch. It's a softwood, it's reddish brown in colour, it's quite expensive and is hard wearing. Material number 17 is oak. Oak is a hardwood which is light brown in colour, is expensive and is very hard to work with. Now, oak is commonly used in many furniture items, dining tables, dining chairs, side tables. Many furniture items are made from oak. So material number 17 is oak. It is a hardwood which is light brown in colour. It is expensive and very hard to work with. Material number 18 is hardboard. Hardboard is a manufactured board which is brittle and tears easily. It has one smooth side and one textured side. So despite its name, hardboard is not a hard wearing material. It is very brittle and tears easily. Commonly used in furniture such as backing material for cabinets or the base material for a drawer. So that's material number 18, which is hardboard. It's a manufactured board, brittle, it tears easily, it has one smooth side and one textured side. Material number 19 is copper. copper is a non-ferrous metal, which is orange in colour. It's an excellent conductor and is used for pipes and wiring. So when we say that copper is an excellent conductor, what we mean is it transfers heat and electricity very, very well, which is why it is used for pipes and for wiring, because it conducts heat and electricity very well. So material number 19 is copper. It is a non-ferrous metal which is orange in colour and is an excellent conductor used for pipes and wiring. And finally this week we have material number 20. Material number 20 is brass. Brass is a non-ferrous metal which is golden in colour, used for decorative items and in musical instruments. So you may be familiar with a number of brass musical instruments such as the trumpet or the trombone, but other common uses for brass include things such as nameplates, trophies, candlesticks, and other decorative items such as that. So that's material number 20, which is brass. Brass is a non-ferrous metal, golden in colour, used for decorative items and musical instruments.